New Indiana Fever guard Sydney Colson is highly cognizant of the advantages that come with being part of a franchise like the Fever for her professional image. If her recent prediction regarding the team being on the brink of a remarkable season proves accurate, Colson is poised to embark on an exhilarating phase of her career. Colson has previously discussed Caitlyn Clark's influence on the league during her inaugural season, and she is now dedicating herself to training alongside her new teammate. The Fever released videos of Colson's initial practice session with the team, and fans are responding positively to the visuals. Another supporter remarked, "Colson to Clark, you bet!" referencing Clark's presence in the footage. Colson is anticipated to assist Clark in the backcourt, though it is also possible that they will share time on the court together, providing opponents with a varied challenge. The Fever has made numerous new signings during the WNBA offseason, which has heightened excitement for the upcoming 2025 season. For now, these insights into off-season training sessions will have to satisfy fans craving content. Indiana will soon have its full roster in training camp, with preseason games beginning on May 3rd against the Washington Mystics. The regular season starts on May 17th with a highly anticipated matchup against Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. After significantly contributing to record viewership in her debut WNBA season, neither Caitlyn Clark nor her teammates are complacent as the focus shifts toward the Fever's approaching season. The Indiana front office has strengthened a core that facilitated their return to the postseason for the first time in 7 years, clearly aiming for greater achievements in 2025. Similarly, Nike plans to further capitalize on Clark's undeniable star power, transitioning from merely promoting PE Kobe shoes during games to introducing official public releases, as exemplified by the forthcoming Caitlyn Clark Nike Kobe 5 Protro Indiana Fever. Unveiled by the star herself, this design is tailored to match the Fever's home uniform closely. Consequently, the shoe's exterior is predominantly adorned in their signature navy, with accents of red and yellow featured on the tongue and heel. Notably, the most innovative aspect is the sunset gradient on the swoosh, creatively designed as a simple outline that allows the upper to shine through in the spaces between. From a tactical perspective, the Caitlyn Clark Kobe 5 Indiana Fever represents a significant intensification in the swoosh's commitment to the women's basketball sector and an enhanced interchange between the sphere of player exclusives and mass-market releases. The former aspect likely requires little clarification, but the sustained success of the Sabrina 2 and the upcoming edition of the A1 later in May exemplifies the growing influence of their basketball division. Regarding the latter aspect, this model aligns with styles like the Book 1 All-Star and LeBron 21 Deion Sanders in narrowing the divide between exclusive court models and those accessible to consumers, although this certainly stands out as the most prominent instance of such a transition. Caitlyn Clark has significantly transformed the landscape of women's basketball, drawing millions of spectators to the WNBA. The Indiana Fever star is about to embark on her second season in the WNBA, following her recognition as Rookie of the Year and her selection as a WNBA All-Star during her inaugural year. As excitement continues to mount around Clark, supporters have expressed eagerness to witness the Fever star demonstrate her talents, with numerous fans striving to acquire season tickets for the 2025 WNBA season. However, some have unfortunately encountered difficulties. Per the Fever, they have exhausted their supply of season tickets for the forthcoming season and are now placing fans on a waiting list. Fans placed on the waiting list will receive priority access to single-game tickets within the lower bowl and Krieg DeVault level. Throughout Caitlyn Clark's rookie season, she led the WNBA in average assists and established numerous league benchmarks. Clark's statistics average included 19, 2 points, 5, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. During her time with the Fever, Clark achieved the record for the most assists in a single WNBA game, 19, the highest number of assists in a single season, 337, as well as the first triple-double recorded by a rookie and many other achievements. The Fever are now entering the second year of the Caitlyn Clark era, now with Stephanie White serving as the head coach of the team. Basketball Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie emphasizes not to dismiss the USC Trojans prematurely. We cannot simply disregard USC because Juju Watkins is not on the court, Leslie remarked in an interview with USA Today Sports. They deserve our respect. The top-seeded Trojans will be without their star guard Juju Watkins for the remainder of the women's NCAA tournament following her season-ending ACL injury sustained early in USC's 96-59 second-round victory over Mississippi State. Leslie described Watkins' injury as heartbreaking and expressed empathy for her situation. Nobody wishes to witness that. While injuries are a part of the sport, it is truly disheartening, stated Leslie, a fellow Los Angeles native who also excelled at USC. It is simply painful to see her fall. At this point, it transcends basketball and tournament brackets. Juju is a remarkable talent, and she has an extraordinary influence on the women's game. We sincerely hope to see her back on the court soon. Once again, the Caitlyn Clark Nike Kobe 5 Protro Indiana Fever is anticipated to be released on June 1, 2025, with a typical retail price of $190. Close-up images of the shoe are provided below, taken by Sneaker News at a private Nike event that took place last October. It is important to note that Caitlyn Clark's Nike Kobe 6 Protro PE, which was showcased for the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game, was likewise on exhibit, although it remains uncertain whether these will be available for retail purchase. USC is scheduled to compete against number 5 seed Kansas State in the Sweet 16 on Saturday. The Trojans are currently only slight favorites in the absence of Watkins. However, Leslie noted that senior Kiki Iriafen is ready to take on a leadership role, similar to her impressive 36.8 rebound performance against Mississippi State on Monday. Kiki Iriafen has been that dynamic duo alongside Juju Watkins, but this presents a moment where she can truly showcase her talent, Leslie commented. USC has recorded 3 losses this season. This is not solely the result of one player's performance. Watkins benefits from other teammates who are capable of scoring and contributing defensively. Thus, we must acknowledge their worth. Leslie anticipated that Iriafen will emerge as a leading prospect in the forthcoming 2025 WNBA draft, scheduled for April 14th, slightly over a week after the women's NCAA tournament concludes with the championship match on April 6th. In the most recent mock draft by For the Win, Iriafen is projected to be the 3rd overall selection by the Washington Mystics. Leslie remarked, "What Kiki Iriafen demonstrated and how she concluded that second-round game merely serves as a preview of her capabilities, both in this tournament and at the professional level. I expect great success for her. She will undoubtedly be a top 5 pick." Leslie also added her thoughts regarding the discussions about Caitlyn Clark and the Indiana Fever's broadcast schedule for 2025. The Fever is set to have 41 out of 44 games available on national broadcasts or live streams during the season, which is 9 games more than the defending champions, New York Liberty. This level of visibility has elicited both criticism and accolades, yet Leslie expressed that she does not understand what the fuss is all about. It all comes down to finances, marketing, and we cannot overlook Caitlyn Clark's impact on women's basketball, stated Leslie, a 2-time WNBA champion, 2001, 2002, and 3-time league MVP, 2001, 2004, 2006. Why should we have an issue with her receiving more television coverage? I don't comprehend the significance of Caitlyn receiving such attention. She deserves it, and she has played a pivotal role in transforming this sport. Leslie expressed that there is no question that the Caitlyn Clark phenomenon has cultivated an extraordinary level of interest in the WNBA, which will be advantageous for the entire league and all its athletes. We must recognize that when one player succeeds, we all benefit and receive greater opportunities. It truly creates openings for everyone, Leslie noted. I admire that she doesn't focus solely on herself. She has acknowledged and honored the players who paved the way before her. She distributes the success among her teammates, which is not something she is obliged to do. Leslie continued, I want to emphasize my gratitude for Caitlyn. I appreciate all these women and the current state of this sport. We need to take a moment to appreciate the broader implications of how this influences all of us.